By now, Carolina basketball games can pretty much be summed up with one simple phrase, second half Paige, or as I like to do it, the hashtag second half Paige, because for the 12th time this season, Marcus Paige put up double figures in the second half when scoring 4 less in the first. Let that marinate for a little bit. Okay, got it? So more importantly, what do Marcus Paige and the rest of his teammates think of second half Paige? Is he reliable? Can he keep doing this? Can they really trust him? Well, guys.
Oh yeah, his name is Second Half Paige. I call him all the time. He's like, man, chill. I'm calling him. I'm like, dude, you are Second Half Paige. It just seems like you always get hot in the second half. It's just, you never get I mean, he gets a couple of good shots in the first half, but second half is when he really starts to turn it on and starts to really score. I mean, sometimes we're like, hopefully he'll come out the first half, but then if he hits a couple and then we're like, okay, it's the second half, this is his half, so I mean, he knows what to do. He'll be fine.
I mean, like I always say, like we don't ever come into, at halftime and, look at stat sheets. So I think the biggest thing is probably for Marcus personally, just getting a feel for the game. But when he comes up huge for us like that, we'll take it. We'd love for him to do that the whole game and have 60 points. But we'll take what we can get out of it.
I saw the little hashtag thing from a couple of games ago. See, I'm aware. I'm on Twitter, but I don't know. I just want to play better in the first half to help my team, but it keeps ending up that I get in a rhythm more in the second half. I figure out what's going on and I can attack more effectively, I guess. It didn't hurt that I really, started finding my stroke from three-point line tonight.
Roy Williams, on the other hand, had a different way of describing second half Paige, and it included a foxhole.
As I said, he's a competitive youngster. 100 years ago, I felt like that when I was a kid growing up, you watch the movies of World War II. All right, and you talk about foxhole buddies. I can't tell you what movie it was, but I heard a guy talking about foxhole buddies, and I've always felt like that I wanted to have some of those guys. And I was very fortunate. In 2000, I didn't come back, and I stayed at Kansas, and some of the North Carolina people really got upset, but I had some guys who were really with me. And then when I did come back in 2003, made some people mad at Kansas, had some of those guys really with me, and I've always thought of them as my foxhole buddies. It's even in the book that Tim Carruthers did a great job of. Well, Marcus Paige is not going to win many fights. I'd hate to see him in a fight. But by golly, I'd love to have him in my foxhole because I want tough people, and he's as tough a little sucker as I've ever seen.
Paige had 20 of Carolina's last 32 points in their overtime thriller over NC State this Wednesday night. He ended the game with 35 total. Reporting from Raleigh for Inside Carolina TV, I'm Deanna Kunavac.